Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and today is day 73 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and celebrating myself. So, yay for day 73. And I'll caught up on my videos, so yay, that makes me happy too. Um, Day 73, I decided to celebrate spontaneity or being spontaneous because I like to be spontaneous. Sort of like I like to be very random. They're different though. I think randomness is more like, ooh, squirrel, and then okay, I'm back to whatever it was I was doing. Spontaneity, I think, is just being a little bit more spontaneously doing something, spontaneously breaking out into song because somebody says some random word or something that just registers in my brain, or like today when I was cleaning and just getting ready, I just kind of started moving around, dancing a little bit to tunes in my head. Not the radio, I didn't have that on, but I think that's just kind of spontaneous fun behavior. Also chopping off my hair, like completely doing a completely different haircut style, totally spontaneous. That was not a pre-planned, thought out whatever. It was just spontaneous, and now I have this cute little bob of hair going on, which it looks cute. I'm just so not used to it. I'm missing my long hair, which was driving me crazy. So I just think it's hilarious that I can't seem to make up my mind what about my hair. Anyway, so this was a spontaneous act, my hair. So also another opportunity to talk about my hair that's I'm just getting used to. It happens when you make a drastic change. I do that sometimes. I just make drastic, spontaneous changes. I'm like, okay, I just feel like in the mood to do something different. So I'm just going to spontaneously do something completely different, out of seemingly out of character, maybe not really out of character for me, but also I'm open to spontaneous events or activities. Somebody calls and says, hey, do you want to go do this? And I was like, and I will think about it because it depends on what other responsibilities I have for the day. And sometimes I'm like, yes, absolutely, I'm totally for that. And other times I'm like, nah, I'm good. But I'm open to just doing that spontaneously. I've had friends like message me and say, hey, I'm out eating, you want to come eat with me? And I was like, oh, I wish I could. Or I'm like, yes, I will be right there. So and if I had more money, I would probably spontaneously take road trips and do other things like that just because it's fun. I think being spontaneous, just throwing something random into the mix is just fun, especially if it is something that's actually fun for me to do. Sometimes I don't always like the outcome of my spontaneity. I'm still deciding about the outcome of my hair, although everybody else seems to think it's cute, and I'm like, it does look cute. It's been so long since my hair has been this short. I don't know if it's ever been this short, but gonna just take the time to adjust to new things. So that is me. That is one of those crazy spontaneous things about me. I will jump into something new and be like, this is cool, this is awesome. I have no idea what I just got myself into. But I'm like, okay, I agreed to it. So very spontaneous, random, whatever. But I was just thinking spontaneity, being spontaneous. It was just it's just fun for me to think of spontaneous things to do, or to allow spontaneous things to happen in my life and see it as something fun and spontaneous instead of I keep using that word, it's sounding weird. That's my randomness, sorry. But looking at my life as this is something spontaneous that happened instead of my day did not go as I planned it, because I have spent a lot of days and times in my life where I was like, it didn't work out the way that I planned it, and I get despondent and depressed because my day didn't work out, instead of like, oh, there was a whole bunch of spontaneous random things that just happened today, so what I had planned totally went out the window for whatever this other thing is. um, so I think being spontaneous is also just a change of mindset, because life randomly happens, spontaneous things occur. Things that I have planned or the time frame in which I think things will happen just doesn't work out for me. So seeing it as, okay, this is just spontaneous, this is just a change in plan because my plans didn't work, so we're on to plan B. We're on to plan C. I've seen like this calendar or this quote that just says life is all about how you handle plan B. And I really love that reminder that there's always a plan B because nothing ever goes according to plan A, like very seldomly. And if it does, it's because there's been a whole lot of planning and a whole lot of people coordinating to make it work out that way. It doesn't just happen. So life really is all about plan B, plan C, plan D, whatever the next plan is, or just about accepting whatever. Like I said, it's all about how do you handle plan B, because sometimes I think plan B or C is God's plan and plan A is my messed up plan idea of whatever it is it's going to be. So I like being open to more spontaneous things or viewing life as being spontaneous. And so when things don't go my way, it's just spontaneous change of plans. Spur of the moment, we're changing the plans. Things didn't work out, we're doing something different. And I don't always respond that way to things, but I like that idea of responding that way to things. And it doesn't always go the way that I like. And sometimes the spontaneous things that happen in my life, I'm like, all right, that's a change of plans I don't really like. I'm not really sure how I feel about this change of plans or this direction I'm going in, but we'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. So this is, me, my hair shorter, giving it a shot, seeing what happens with the consequences of my spontaneous actions. So anyway, that's what I have for my video today. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude. Find some fun, fabulous ways to celebrate yourself and maybe do some writing.